Hello YouTube and welcome back to my channel. My name is Theo Tovek, and on today's video I'm pretty much going to showcase my camera gear, everything that I use to create these awesome YouTube videos you guys watch. Let's go. The reason I decided to do this little vlog is because I wanted to show everyone that you don't have to have a fancy equipment to start your YouTube channel. All you have to do is to have some basic equipment that I'm going to display, and pretty much the time and passion to actually do. Now if you want to start your YouTube channel because you want to make money, that's good, but I feel that you will be pretty frustrated, especially in the beginning, because you don't have any revenue. So you have to do your channel for a long time before you can see a revenue. So what you're doing on YouTube definitely has to be something that you are passionate about, so that you will not have that urge to stop because maybe no one is watching your videos, or maybe you don't make any money out of the videos. So just make sure that before you start, you are ready for this adventure, because it's awesome once you start creating this content to see how people interact with you and everything that you love. First of all, I would like to apologize if you heard some lawnmower noise. I have a neighbor that is cutting his grass, so I cannot edit that video, that sound out. So the first item that I want to show you is my GoPro. So I have the GoPro Hero 5 Black. I purchased this GoPro from online, and I purchased actually used, so you don't have to have a new equipment. And pretty much I use this sometime for outside video when I'm driving, also sometimes inside when I'm doing a review of inside, because you can easily mount it on different area on the car. That's why I use this. Now the GoPro Hero 5 Black is also waterproof, so you can use it with the case on the water, and then you can make some video on the water if that's what you do on your YouTube. So that's the first item. Now if you're going to use a GoPro, you are going to need a lot of accessories, because depending on how you use it, you will need a few items. So I'm going to show you some of the items that I have, and again, all of the items that I'm going to show you today, I will put a link on the description where you can actually purchase them if you are interested. So the first item is the GoPro Hero 5 Black. The second item that I have to show you is pretty much the video camera that I'm using right now to record this video. It's my Canon EOS Rebel 2. So I'm gonna use my GoPro to film. This is this camera right here. The body is white because I like that color, and this is something that I actually received as a gift for Christmas 2 years ago. So I decided to use it for my camera. So that's what that is right here. And pretty much I use that to do all my vlogging, and when I do video and pictures, I also use the camera. That's like my main camera, and the GoPro is really my accessory or camera that I use for tight areas, since it is very small. So if you use a good camera, you actually also need a good lens in order to capture the video or the pictures that you are doing. So my first lens is the Canon 10 to 18 millimeters, and that's the one that I have mounted here right now. So I use this lens primarily to shoot my videos, and I sometimes use it also for pictures. This is a wide lens, so it covers a lot of area, and I'm using it right now. You will see that it's taking almost a lot of my office. So I'm stretching my hands here, you see, capturing it. If I stretch it this way, it captures some of it. So it's a very wide lens, and it's good for video recording if you want to cover a wide area. My second lens is actually another Canon lens. It's the 18 to 55 millimeter. When I received the camera, this is actually the lens that came included with the camera. So it's highly possible that if you purchase this camera used, that you receive this specific lens. But I'm also going to put the link in the description where you can purchase this. So this lens is what I use for pictures, when I'm taking pictures for like my Instagram, or sometime when I want to create thumbnails, this is what I actually use. So this is a more narrow, it's not wide as the other one, and as you mentioned, is, as I mentioned, is 18 to 55 millimeter, and it has all the same features as the other camera. The only difference is that the other lens is wide and this one is not. When you're filming and vlogging on YouTube, you need to have a great microphone. So the one that I'm using is the Rode VideoMic, and this is it right here. Pretty much, it's a fairly cheap microphone, but it does a great job. The furry thing here actually block wind noise, and it helps me a lot when I'm filming outside. Make sure that the sound quality is great. Now once you put it on your camera, you have to configure it to, you know, capture the sound close or further depending on how you are filming. So don't forget to change those settings. Don't leave that on automatic, because it will have a lot of noise, and you have to use the editing software to pretty much cancel those noise level that you will have extra. Anytime I'm recording videos, I will need a tripod. So the tripod that I currently use is a Sunpack Platinum Plus 5858 DLX, and that tripod is fairly cheap. It's not robust, but it's made for DSLR camera, like the one I'm using right now. So I purchased this, I think, at Best Buy, I can recall, and it is very good. So I use it outside, inside, whenever I'm filming. So again, is this tripod that I'm using. I have the link in the description below to show you where you can go and purchase a set for yourself. The next item that I'm using is this. Guess what that is? It's a GorillaPod 3K, and it's made by Joby. So this is a very well done, and I needed one small tripod that I can use if I'm, you know, because I use it this way usually. That's how I'm vlogging. I put the DSLR camera on top here, and I use it like that to pretty much stop. And one good thing about this is that you can pretty much mount it anywhere. These feet that you see here, they can move, so you can shape them to whatever the surface is, and then they will grip and they will hold steady for you to have all type of angle that you want to use. So I use this mainly on my DSLR camera. I haven't mounted this on a GoPro because I have a similar thing for the GoPro, so I use this mainly for my DSLR, and it's very well made, and I will recommend this if you are vlogging a lot on YouTube. If you are like myself, that you travel to different destinations to capture, you know, or to vlog, then you need to carry your equipment. So my camera bag is made by Lowepro, and I purchased this, and it's very cheap, and it holds my camera, my microphone, my GoPro, and my 2 lenses. Now I do have another bag that I carry the GoPro accessories, because I always take them with me whenever I'm going shooting, and that bag is just a normal backpack that I have that was made by Versace, that I received as a gift also, that I'm just using everywhere. But this bag is pretty good. Whenever, if I do have like multiple cameras, I will have to get a bigger bag, but this one is made mainly for like one camera, so it's fairly good for me. Again, I will have a link in the description where you can purchase this bag. So for my GoPro, I have tons of accessories. So I purchased those accessories as a bundle, so I don't really have an honest price point for each other. I'm going to try to find a bundle and put on a link so that you can have similar. So the first thing is what I have mounted right now on the GoPro. It's pretty much this that will allow you to use the GoPro like a selfie stick. And it also has feet here. If I remove it, I will have some feet where I can actually mount the GoPro and shoot. The next one, actually, let me turn that up. Which way you do? Anyway, stay first. The next one is this suction. Anytime I'm filming inside the car, I will put this on my windshield and pretty much attach the GoPro and then put the angle that I want, and that's how I will film inside. If I'm filming the GoPro put the GoPro on the car to film outside while I'm driving, I'm also using this. It's very durable, and so far the GoPro has never failed, so I trust this right now. The next one is pretty much this shell. if you want to take the GoPro, maybe diving in, and you like someone who deep dive, you might need something like this to protect the GoPro against liquid. Or if you doing a lot of action where you think that the GoPro might fall, having an external casing will help to keep your GoPro, you know, in check. And the final one is this one right here. So this one is pretty much for you to grip the GoPro into any surface that have like an iron, so you just plug it there and then mount the GoPro here, and then it's good to go. This one also bends into different shapes. I would also recommend to purchase the remote for your GoPro. I use this remote, for example, when I mount the GoPro outside of the car and I'm driving. I don't want to just turn on the GoPro and then maybe sit in the car, configure the car the way I want while the GoPro is turning, because I'm not driving. So what I do, I mount the GoPro, and whenever I'm ready to drive, I just simply turn on the GoPro and turn it off using the remote right here. I think that's about it. I do have another accessory that I use, but that's not for the GoPro. It's mainly for my camera. Whenever I'm doing the B-roll, I will use this accessory. So I'm gonna mount the camera here, and then I hold it like this, and pretty much that's how I will film. The reason I purchased this is because this accessory will actually limit the vibration, limit you know, the amount of shakiness from my hand. So when I'm holding it like that and I'm moving steady, I will have a very stable image compared to just holding the camera, meaning if I just vibrate a little bit, then you will see that on the picture. So this accessory is pretty good. Again, I will have the link for all of these on the description below. The last piece of equipment that I use for my, you know, YouTube video is this Bose Studio. I actually don't film with this, but when I'm doing editing, I want to hear all the noise, and this is what I use to pretty much you know, on my computer to listen to the sound and everything, because I want to make sure that the sound that you guys receive is great. So if it's not good, it doesn't sound good here, then it's not going to be good on your TV speaker. And I also have as a final equipment my laptop. That's a laptop that I purchased in 2011. So today is what, 9 years old laptop, and it's still good for editing my video. Now again, like I said, I'm a beginner in YouTube, so I don't have it's not a souped up laptop. It's a laptop that has a great processing, great memories, and I use it to edit my video, and I use a software called Filmora 9. So if you want to start on YouTube, that's a great software. You pay one membership price, and once after that, you just can, you know, edit your video, you know, pretty much for free, and that's it. So you saw that I don't have, you know, a $10,000 equipment to be able to produce this video. Now if I have to add all of these equipment that I show you, it won't even be $1,000. It will be maybe 800. I'm going to show the number on the screen after I get all those links on how much they cost online, because the prices have changed since the time I purchased them. And you see that you can start your YouTube with anything. Now I will not recommend you on purchasing high-end equipment. These equipment, you can purchase them used, even with your cell phone. You know, if you want to start your YouTube, you don't have anything, and you don't even have the money to buy this thing. Cell phone these days come with great camera, so you can start with your cell phone. Just make sure that, you know, you edit the video very well and stay consistent on YouTube, and you will see how, you know, you start picking up having people watch your video, and then after that you can upgrade your equipment. So the only thing that are very important is a good camera, a good microphone, and, you know, and good content. If you're using your cell phone, then make sure that you attach maybe an external mic on it so that people can really listen, because if you shoot a video and no one is able to listen to you, then people will not want to come back and watch your videos. So that's everything that I had to show you today as far as my YouTube equipment. You see, is a fairly simple one, and later on down the line, you know, maybe I will get another GoPro, because I want a GoPro that I can use with a microphone. But for now, this one is great. It's good for me. Most of the time when I use my GoPro, I'm also going to record only audio on this camera, so that I can take that audio, pair it with the video on the GoPro and then give you a nice audio. So if you have any comment on items or ways that I can use my setup to do better videos, feel free to let me know in the comment below and let me know what you think. I think that's it for me. So thank you guys again for watching. Make sure that you follow me and make sure that you subscribe and hit the notification icon. Stay safe, man. Thank you.